got things on my mind.
Yeah, let me tell people what you texted me yesterday, which was so fucking crazy that I laughed. It was so crazy. You said,
What did I say, Trixie?
you said, wait. You said, are we doing the pod tomorrow? I said, yes. You said, fierce. And then a few hours later, you said, I'm going to let it rip on the pod tomorrow. And I said, in what way? And you said, I just have a lot on my mind with 3 exclamation points.
And then you wrote me back, are you high?
That you said you need a soundbar, you need a woofer. And the next day I got one as a gift. So maybe you're psychic.
Maybe, I don't know. But I've had my Sonos thing for a grip.
A grip?
A grip? Honey, that's a grip. That's a long time. Imagine the grip.
I think that...
Imagine the grip.
I'm obsessed with Meghan Markle. And, you know, ironically, of course, it's just so diabolical.
These email addresses that sort of like names, again, that you would never guess, that I will give them at some point in their lives when they're older. But before I go to bed almost every night, I email them.
Wow.
I email because it doesn't have to be a heavy lift, and you email them like, here's your report card from today, or oh my gosh, was it the funniest thing this morning, or here's a picture of you two having breakfast, or here's you playing with the dog. The things that you're not going to frame, the things that you're not going to put pen to paper in a journal, but they will end up at one point in their life, maybe when they're 16 or when they're 18, that I say, here's an email that I've been keeping for you.
I have full body chills right now.
For your whole life.
Well, okay. Can I say, I think that what she's doing is kind of sweet, but full body chills? What happens if you fuck? You explode? I have full body chills. I have full body chills.
It's not so. My problem with Meghan Markle is not her. It's this culture around her that allows her to be front and center. That host should be sent to prison.
I have chills.
Full body chills.
I have chills.
From emails that you're sending your children in the future. The other one was when she was talking about the magic of sprinkling dried flowers over everything. Sometimes you just need a little magic in your life.
It's fucked up.
Have you tried sprinkling dried flowers?
When I was in St. Louis, remember I told you I got my appendix out there?
Yeah.
When that happened, I went to the hospital at maybe 1 a.m. and I sat there until 6 a.m. in the waiting room like this.
I believe it.
And the commercial that was playing on a loop was for hair restoration clinics. And I sat there bald.
And you still haven't gone to Turkey. Damn.
What about, you should take a women's self-defense course where you stomp the foot and say, I don't know you. And
yes, and I'll go in a hard front wig, no makeup. And if anybody misgenders me, I'll cry. No. I want to do...
I did one of those self-defense courses. They grab you. You step out, you stomp the foot, you hit here, you hit the face. And the main thing is they want you to scream. Okay. Scream so bad that you scare them away.
So charge with a gun, run if it's a knife. That's what I also heard.
What?
So if you're in kind of close range, a gun, charge. But knife, you run. Do you know what I mean though? Like in an emergency.
I think you should still. So you're saying people should run at someone with a gun?
So no. Say
if you see someone with a gun half mile away,
okay,
you start running.
Imagine this. Hold out your gun like you're gonna shoot somebody in this room.
No, this is not real. We should have a safety meeting. Yeah. This is not a real gun. Oh, you scared me. I mean? Oh my God.
The gun is away.
I almost shot you.
Yeah, but you did.
They didn't have the safety on.
Hello.
You're out of your mind.
You know about that Italian shooter?
I do, and I'm afraid to participate in that conversation.
No. I'm not gonna. We're not praising him. The only thing I will say is that I don't know whether he committed that crime or not. What I do know is that he is hot and sexy, just like many other hot and sexy people. And that's all I'm going to say.
Right.
Someone said, if the body is tea, you must set him free.
These straight people are not just drinking. They are throwing ass on a level I've never seen in a straight bar.
Throwing ass.
We're talking like
Coyote
Dancing
Ugly?
Queen playing. The DJ playing Dancing Queen while straight people are on the stage, like 1 foot up, like.
Now work like a job application. Now work like a job application. Now work like a job application.
It was so crazy.
I love that. That sounds like fun.
I walked in, I was like, what? And all these straight girls and straight guys.
Oh, no, did they know who you were?
It was like a bomb went off. You would have thought that Mary Kay Letourneau or
Mary Kayla Turno.
I don't even know who that is.
She's a raper.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't know. Sorry.
She's infamous, not famous.
Is
She's
that the
infamous.
person who slept with the
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
she's a groomer. She's a groomer. It's okay.
Sorry.
She's
Well-
fierce, iconic. For some reason, there's an energy there. I don't think he feels it. In fact, I know he doesn't.
Right.
But I definitely, there's in the soap opera of sexual fantasies, he's had many episodes.
With you.
Yeah. One is listen to this. So he's coming with the groceries and a car like speeds through a puddle, drenches him wet. He's only wearing gray sweatpants and a gray t-shirt, totally soaked, huge dick, totally visible. He comes in, he's like, I'm so wet. And I'm like, I can see that. We got to get you some new clothes. Why don't you take those off and you can dry off and use my body as a towel?
Right. It sounds woke. The whole thing just sounds really woke, and I just can't get into that.
Sounds woke.
Sounds woke. If anybody asks, I've been super conservative the whole time.
Okay.
You have to find a way through it and be proactive.
Okay. I like this guy.
The pour me
Is it a guy?
cycle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna say a woman. I'm just kidding.
She'd probably cry all the time and have babies.
Yeah. What if she pressured me to get my boobs done?
Well, we were saying that my friend had a female therapist who suggested he be straight.
Love.
I was like,
I'm so sick
It's the
of
one
gay.
thing I haven't tried. Fucking pussy.
Yeah, I'm so sick of straight people coming out as gay later in life. I want gays to start coming out straight later in life.
Come back home. Welcome home.
Welcome home. The Lord's been waiting. The Lord's been waiting.
Welcome home, bitch.
So somebody came up to us at Chicago airport, and he's standing in the airport, and I'm trying to get a pretzel because I'm big, right? 195 pounds now, biggest I've been in 4 years. It's really hard. And thank you for saying nothing. And
I went to a pizza shop filled with ornery townsfolk. Okay. It was not my crowd. But sure enough, one girl behind the counter starts to have a heart attack because I'm there.
oh, I thought it was a real heart attack, and you were acting annoyed.
No,
because you can't get your food, you fucking cunt.
no, but I'm trying to keep a low profile because it looks like there's a
Trying
lot
to
of
get my no cheese
homophobia.
pizza.
A lot of homophobia in the air. I was gonna eat there, but took it to go.
How did you walk in?
I walked in like this.
Right. You had on like an
I
Oh
was like,
Mary
you
hoop
fucking
skirt.
bitch.
Yeah.
And then, she starts screaming. She starts screaming, a little bit of crying. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, God.
I got one better for you. What happened to the lady?
What?
This gal, lovely gal, if this is you, she came up and she did what the drunk girls do, which is wait. Oh my God, shut up. Wait. No, stop it. Wait. And nothing happens.
Right.
And they're telling you to stop, but you're not
You're
doing
not doing
anything. So there's just
anything.
nothing happening.
Oh.
And then she starts sobbing. And then she starts saying she's sorry. The crying and the sorry is a cycle. I'm sorry I'm crying.
Yes.
And now I'm crying. It makes me more sorry. And now
Yes.
I'm crying.
And also, I didn't want to do this, but it's like, well,
you are here.
You're doing it.
You're here.
I think that,
So then I go to play pool, and the gal sits on the gal sits on the bench and watches the pool and cries. So I'm playing pool, and she's just sitting and crying. And I was like, I can't tell if I'm ruining your night. Am I ruining your night? I'm sorry. I was like, did I derail her evening? I felt bad.
I want to talk about not smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Nothing. It's great. It's wonderful.
How is not doing cigarettes?
Wonderful. Easy. Simple.
I don't believe
Never
you.
been easier. I'm doing reverse psychology.
Oh, okay.
Reverse psychology.
But you've quit before.
No, I haven't. This is
Yeah,
the
you
first
did.
time. Reverse psychology.
Oh.
Opposite day.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I've never been more comfortable in my life. I've never felt more at ease. I've never been more in the moment, present, lovely. I could pick you up with one hand and throw you out that window and scream and puke. I could scream. I could rip off that fucking pink sweater and then I could suplex your body. I could drag a knee through your torso and scream blood into your face.
Let's take a break. I think it's time for the first break. I've been trying to not beg for marijuana when I go places.
because honestly, it's not safe.
Yeah, it's crazy, and
It's
I don't
not
want to,
exactly safe.
I just, So I tried to bring a vape the other day, and then I was Googling, do you put it in the carry-on? Do you put it in the checked bag? What do you do? And the internet said you don't put it in the checked bag.
Because they ask you even.
They
E-cigarettes?
They said to carry it on.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to fly with marijuana in general.
Says whom?
TSA, America.
TSA, everyone?
So I take the little vape pen and I put it I put it in this pocket, hoodie pocket.
Okay.
And then I get to the airport and we're doing the PS Direct.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And
PS, I love you.
I go to put it in my suitcase, but they're watching me and I feel surveilled. So I take mouthwash out of the bag and swish it and spit it out. And I act like that's what I was doing.
Very natural tea.
So-
Very natural tea.
So then I get up to the thing and I realize I never even put it in the backpack. So my backpack is going in the thing.
Yeah.
And you know how you can't reach?
Yeah.
I just take it and throw it.
Throw it
And
into the whole conveyor
in a
belt.
bucket. So it's in a bucket going through and I go, well.
You should have been like, that's always brought me luck.
Yeah. So then
They didn't give a shit, did they?
they didn't give a shit, but
He was so stressed out about it. And of course I was like, before we got into the line, we're like, oh my God, I have a weed vape on me. They're going to check. I was like, girl.
and God, my accent is so back. We're Chicago O'Hare.
It's my shirt.
Oh.
And your shirt. And my hat.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
the lights
Can I get a
turned
bagel?
off.
Can I get a bagel?
Do you watch the kid, that little boy who's like, today we're outside the Woodman's and we're going to watch the lights turn off. And he sits outside the store and waits for the store lights to turn off at closing. And then, so he's turned around and then the lights turn off and he looks at the camera and goes, they turned off.
How old is he? 33.
But I did see videos on TikTok of straight people watching me, filming themselves going, "Ugh," and throwing shoes and stuff.
Throwing shoes.
Like, shut up, fag enabler. Like, you know, men.
enabler.
Like groups of like college age Caucasian men being like, making a scene out of like,
Yeah.
since
I
you're
would
on stage
never-
and I'm here, I have to cheat out to the group and go like, "Ugh."
Yeah, just so you all know, that's gross.
Right.
And I would never suck a guy's dick.
Right.
Certainly never fondle his balls.
Yeah.
Or eat his ass. And I think the most important thing to come out of it, I think we can all agree, is that you were the face of that article.
I was
That
bitch. An article came out that said like Coachella goers pissed over $100 meals, and the picture is me from the back.
From the back. This response, yeah.
Local big-o.
Yeah, catered by this fat
Get out
pig.
here, bitch. Being hungover is corny boots.
Isn't
bitch.
your whole day ruined?
Yes. It's like, oh, and then you're trying to eat and you have party pants. You're just like wet shitting. You're just wet shitting.
Party pants?
Oh yeah, just wet shitting. You're bloated. You're like your face swells to I think twice the size.
Party pants?
Party pants.
Filled with shit.
No, like you constantly feel like you have to go. You're like your body's I mean, listen. I
Has you heard of
have a
party
vodka
pants?
and I own a bar. Well, first of all, Australian people, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, they got to give it up with that accent.
Bingo.
They're not for real.
They are for
But
real.
they're not. They're not. They're not.
But they are.
But they're not.
But they are.
Courtney, give it up.
Give it
like,
up. Girl, talk regular,
Girl,
bitch.
talk to your people. That accent is so make-believe. It's so over the top and so wild. It's so baseless. It's baseless.
I love it. You also say that about English people. I do.
It's all fake.
Give it up.
It's all fake.
They came first. It's like literally like gaslighting.
But no.
anyways.
British, they can't help it. Australian people, it's a long con. It's a joke. They're playing a trick on
How
all
is
of
it a
us.
joke?
One day, the
Oh my God.
ambassador of Australia is going to get on the TV and go, we were just fucking
we were
with you
just
guys. We were just fucking with you. Y'all believed it? Y'all are so stupid.
That crazy accent.
Yes.
What about this woman on the flight, which I wish I saw more of? Yoga in the aisle. But this woman, I was next to this woman. I had the window seat. She was in the aisle. She couldn't get up. And she really wanted me to know why.
What
Like
was
it was, I don't know. She was injured and she wanted to tell me all about it.
She was injured.
But
Injured
I don't-
bad.
but I did not care.
Right.
Like she had this look like, like I can't get up, so you just have to go over me. Oh, I love that. I was like, that's fine. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to talk to you. I'll just scoot over. She every time I like, and then when we were deplaning, she was like,
You know what I love on the planes too? This is what I love. When it's you and I like the window seat.
no shit,
So-
bitch, because I don't get up.
But when I do have to pee, when it's
I
that
never
once a
pee.
day, when I got to let loose that hot oil, you know what I mean? And the person next to me, always like an older guy, always a bigger guy, does this. I'm like, can I get up? And they go,
Oh no, mama, we're
And
not
so
doing that.
I'm like,
we're not doing that.
I'll be your red line special. Because I'm not.
He had
if
it
you're
coming.
If you're going to make me climb over you,
No.
you're going to get like the
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I would like a tea. Can I have a water and a tea? Did you need something from the restroom, girl? Like, because I'm not Gabby Douglas. I can't do a sprint. I can't do the jump over.
This motherfucker, this is so funny you said that. This short, like, guy, he did this the whole flight. He's like, hey. I was like, what? But so he was like 5'8". And I wanted to do this because I was in the aisle. I like swing my legs over into the aisle.
That's fine.
No shit. He didn't want that. He was hell bent on not inconveniencing me. So he just wanted me to do that because he's a little shorter and smaller. I was like, no, I don't like that.
But now I've tasted your hole, right?
I got up and he almost told me to, like, he was like, you don't need to get up. I was like, I'm getting up because I don't want you to straddle me, you fucking weirdo.
No, he said, no, don't get up.
But the whole flight, he was like, hey. I was like, what? Like, when he started lapping up his own blood.
I lived.
I was...
Representation matters.
Two of my adult silicone bald friends left the theater.
Yeah.
Because they were like too freaked out.
I know.
It was crazy.
They were like, that's crazy.
It was
Let's go get another needle. Like, that's weird. I don't like that. I'm not into that. Why was he licking his blood? Why doesn't he get someone to lick it for him? That's gross.